Hey, I'm back. Okay, so we did Marceline, we did Nubia, we did Raven, Powerpuff Girls, we have done Shaggy, Wonder Woman, and Agent Smith, which was a video all by himself. So we did up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters out of the large roster here. Let's go play as one of the most renowned heroes in all of fiction. One of the most. Superman. But we're not going to play as normal Superman. We could show off the Black Lantern Superman, but let's go with this specific one. Superman Prime. Here we have his attacks here. We have side hold attack, which is for justice. Superman flies forward while swinging 2 punches. Neutral attack is super punch. Charge and armored forward punch. The aerial attack is bullet barrage. Rapid 4-punched attack. Side attack is Kryptonian combo. A combo of rapid punches, and the side aerial attack is flying swing, which is a charge a fast forward swing. Upward attack is overhead strike, charge an armored hammer, and swing that upward. Aerial attack is up and away, charge an upward punch. Downward attack is downward swing, charge an arching downswing that breaks armor. And aerial down attack is flying haymaker, charge a downward arching punch. Passive abilities is to the skies. Superman can dodge upward from the ground, which is a passive ability of his, which is nice. Side neutral special is Ice Breath. Superman uses ice breath that applies ice. As ice increases, enemies are slowed down and eventually frozen. Enemies can struggle, and other enemies can hit them to free them. Allies and allied projectiles in Ice Breath get ice gauntlets, making their next attack deal ice. Enemy projectiles caught in Ice Breath are either destroyed or frozen into an item, and it's basically the same in the air version. Side special is Locomotive Charge. Charge to aim a reticle. On release, Superman will dash to that location with a powerful armored punch. And the aerial is, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. Superman will fly forward, charge to increase distance of flight. If he collides with an enemy while flying, he will grab them and fly a short distance before punching them forward. Up special is Meteor Liftoff. Launch into the air and come hurtling back to the ground with a powerful impact attack. On startup, Superman will have armor, and fighters on the ground near Superman will be knocked upward. Aerial up special is Go Long. Superman launches upward, grabbing any enemy he comes into contact with. Superman can then throw them forward or backward. Down special is Heat Vision. Superman traces his laser vision along the ground, triggering a delayed explosion that knocks back enemies upward and applies Ignited. On cooldown, he fires a short-range laser that applies Ignite. The aerial version is the aerial Heat Vision, which is the same. Now we show off what Superman can do. But the costume we're using is Superman Prime or Superman 1000, which is from the comics. Doesn't he look glorious?
Oh, the other Superman Prime?
So here we go. Here's his neutral attack. There's the hold special right there. The neutral. There's the regular side attack. Down attack, which is this. Upward attack is this. This haymaker. And now we do some aerials. which is this right here.
Okay.
Which is this downward swing right here, which can be charged. The side upwards is this. And of course, all of them are kind of uppercuts. Nothing too special here. Now we go for the specials. There's freeze breath right here. And it does that. Here's down special. Side special, which is this. And you can aim where you want Superman to fly to with this move. Up special is this. And now he shows some aerials. Hold on, give Shaggy a minute. Yep, same as that. Pretty iconic, right? Which is a normal uppercut. That's basically Superman's toolkit. Now, I remember Superman being a menace back in the beta. Everyone was playing as this guy. If I remember, he was a menace to society in the beta. Oh my god. Every time I saw Superman, I had to pray to God he was bad. Otherwise, I would have gotten my butt kicked. It was terrifying. But that's Superman in general. Who can I play next? Well, do have another choice here. And that is Aquaman. One of the most characters that nobody asked for. But I'll show his moveset anyways. Yeah, no one was asking for this guy. Not even I. I'm like, Aquaman? Okay. He is good. Don't get me wrong. Plays great, but no one asked. No one asked. Let's just go over his moveset. The side hold attack is Aqua Crusher. Aquaman spirals forward, spinning his trident rapidly and knocking enemies away.
It's literally just Psycho Crusher.
Neutral attack is Trident Rush. Aquaman gains armor and charges a flurry of trident thrusts forward. Enemies hit will be grabbed briefly. While held, Aquaman can pick a direction to throw the enemy. The aerial is just a fling. Aquaman stabs his trident forward, grabbing enemies, hit, and fling them backwards. Side attack is Dolphin Trick. Aquaman sweeps the ground, launching the enemies upwards. Then he calls upon a dolphin friend to deliver a tail swipe downwards. Aerial side attack is King's Duty. Aquaman winds up and delivers a powerful arching blow in front of him. Hit enemies near the end of the attack to plummet them downwards. Up attack is Atlantean Strike. Aquaman charges his trident and spins it quickly above his head, ending in a regal upward thrust. With more charge, Aquaman will spin his trident longer before stabbing. Aerial up attack is Make Way. Aquaman swings upwards in front of him, covering a large area. Down attack is Split the Sea. Aquaman twirls his trident behind himself, then delivers a mighty slam forward. He is granted armor while charging, and down aerial attack is no float zone. Aquaman stabs his trident downwards, spiking enemies downwards and then bouncing off of them. Passive abilities is, yes, I talk to fish. Aquaman can summon 3 unique fish that all share the same cooldown with down special, side special, and neutral special on the ground. Interesting.
Yes, very.
Neutral special is puffed up. Aquaman calls upon his pufferfish friend. The pufferfish floats on the stage as an active hazard. Enemies knocked into the pufferfish will be knocked away, and Aquaman can also knock the pufferfish into enemies. On cooldown, he will call upon flying fish instead. Ariel's neutral special is Surround Me. Aquaman calls upon a group of flying fish to circle him while he hovers in the air, knocking enemies away. Side special is Ride the Storm. Aquaman calls upon his trusty seahorse Storm and lunges forward on Storm's back, rising up, then delivering a strike downwards. If Aquaman hits an enemy, Storm will stay around as a rideable vehicle for your team unless he's on cooldown. Riding Storm grants armor and knocks enemies up on hit. Aerial side special is My Chariot Awaits. Aquaman takes the reins and lunges forward on his flying fish chariot, knocking enemies away. Up special is Get Down Here. Aquaman calls upon his octopus ally Topo. Topo rises with a tentacle and swipes downwards, sending enemies back to Aquaman. And the aerial up special is Who Says I Can't Fly? Aquaman summons flying fish to his feet and takes flight for a brief moment, ending in a trident swipe upwards. Down special is Dangerous Waters. Aquaman calls upon an Atlantean war shark projectile. The shark swims forward. If it detects an enemy, it will perform a lunging bite. On cooldown, Aquaman will still raise his trident without a call upon a shark. The down aerial special is Might of Atlantis. Aquaman lunges downwards with his trident, impaling enemies hit. If Aquaman drags them to the ground, he will do additional damage and fling them upwards. If in air, Aquaman tosses them behind. So let's see those moves. So here's that trident move right here. The Psycho Crusher here. Side neutral special, which is this tight trident swipe. Kind of similar, everyone has a similar, like, down spike. It's interesting to say the least. Which is that. Interesting. Let's see some aerial attacks. Same as the downward one. So that's the side one. Interesting. And then it's just a downwards jab for the aerial. Interesting. And for the up attack, a swing upwards. Interesting. Alright, let's go for specials. So there's the fish in action there.
Is that the pufferfish?
There's Storm. The side special right there. Interesting.
The ocean itself is my ally.
Hold on, let me get the shark here. Let me summon him back. So that's how that works. So here's the aerial downward special right there. Yep, perfect. So there's the upward one. It's the octopus. And it's the flying fish just helping him repel to do an upward strike. Interesting. He has a good moveset, and it flows really well with the game, don't get me wrong, but nobody asked for Aquaman, to be fair. Nobody wanted him in this game. This is that no one asked. Everybody wanted their favorites first, and it just sucks that the guy that Player First Games had as a director is kind of a greedy person, and didn't really it was really hard to work with, as I've heard. All I have to say is, whoever dealt with that, I condone for whoever. Yeah,
we have condolences.
Condolences if you ever dealt with abuse. We don't know what really happened down there, and we'll never know. We'll never know.
Because
I hope this never happens again.
A lot of Warner Brothers studios are shutting down. I don't think Player First Games will, because they're like a AAA developer, right?
No, they just started.
Yeah, so
but this is their first game, and
so they're basically a new AAA studio.
Yeah, they absolutely fucked up.
So they gotta find a new director.
Yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe for more. Hopefully, we'll get to show off more characters. Alright? See you guys in the next one. Peace, stay crispy. Bye, guys.